It's 5 o'clock, and it's time now for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, March 14th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here. Time is 5 o'clock on this Tuesday evening, March 14th, 2017. And here are the news headlines here. And our top story at 5 o'clock is New York City and Philadelphia have been spared the worst of the nor'easter along with Boston, but the storm is wobbling over parts of the region with some heavy snow and high winds with nearly 15 million people still in the path of blizzard conditions. The anti-U.S. Marines have found out to hold a service members accountable for shared nude photos of female colleagues online. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer offered a number of attacks and claims during a news briefing dominated by the new Congressional Budget Office report on the House Republican replacement bill for the Affordable Care Act. He added the U.S. Marines have found out to hold service members accountable for sharing. Oh, we already did that. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi on Tuesday called GOP leaders to remove Steve King, Republican now as chairman of the subpanel with the House Jewish Research Committee as punishment for his controversial comments and the support of the nationalists. The White House shifted away from President Trump's stated goal of providing an interest for everybody on Tuesday. Instead of promising that the House GOP funding repeal on the place Obamacare offers more people an option to get health care. From his travel ban to the plan and repeal Obamacare, President Trump's policy and proposals are already affecting some of the Americans, but has the potential to change the fabric of the U.S. Utrecht, Netherlands. Just as before, Dutch voters went to the polls Wednesday and then elected news results. For a victory across Europe, many people couldn't make up their minds. Mexico City, the top prosecutor in Mexico's Gulf Coast state of Veracruz, affirmed that Tuesday that more than 250 skulls have been found over the last several months through what appears to be a drug cartel mass burial ground in outskirts. Once the frontrunners in the French presidential elect, the mainstream conservative candidate Prince of Fillon, now confident that subsidy will make even the final round of voting. Workplace bans and wearing of any part of liquid for the losses of religious signs such as headscarves need not to contribute discrimination. Arab's top quarters will. The congressional plan to make Planned Parenthood in the news for federal funding would leave many women without service to help them before he personally was on the thousands of additional births, according to our new federal budget analyst. The nonprofit organization run by prominent white nationalist Richard Spencer has been stripped of its tax exempt status after failing to fund financial returns for 3 years. Riverside police in California have identified a woman that said they intentionally abandoned her young daughter to food for less, according to the TV station KBC. Spain's national police showed off images of weapons in Holland, and the witches seized more than 10,000 firearms in an anti-trafficking operation in January. Syria's Air Force committed a war crime by deliberately bombing the water supply outside Damascus that affected 5.5 million people in the United Nations said. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu testified in the Tel Aviv liberal suit that his wife did not expel him from a motorcade, as journalists have reported. U.S. Department of Justice announced in Nate a million anti-terrorism granted up the victims of the post-nightclub massacre in Orlando, Florida. New Hampshire's Senator James Shaheen introduced legislation that gives the Justice Department additional authority to investigate Russian news outlet RT America. High-end retail and neighbor markets announced it's considering selling the company possible to rival Hudson Bay in the wake of financial troubles. A few power outages, but safer streets as snowstorms struck the Attleboro area. Here, Judge Mrs. Plainville's Patrolman's lawsuit against appears a connection into cop love triangle case. Rentham and Federal Jury is scheduled to begin deliberation Wednesday in the trial of Rentham resident Barry Cannon, coroner, the New England Compounded Center, charged with causing the deaths of dozens of people as a result of a 2012 fungal meningitis outbreak. The aforementioned airline will offer minimum breakfast box meals on the coast to coast on flights depending on the time of the day, starting May the 1st. The offer is available on both ways on flights between Los Angeles and New York. Future Mars settlers will need to land local resources and a lot of human labor to make a colony sustainable on the red planet. The origins of the plants may go back hundreds of years earlier than the previous thought, according to fossil evidence that rocks from India suggested the plants resemble a red object that lived in 1.6 billion years ago what was a shell sea. Not having a children could result in a shorter lifespan, according to a study released Tuesday. The study, which was published in the Journal of Epidemiology and Community Health, found that the age of 60 parents' life expectancy increased. A new bill in Texas aimed at men's procedure. As Central Texas bill turns language on our abortion laws on men. Oh wait, look at that stock market report at 505. The Dow down 44.11 points at 2837.37. SP5 down 8.2 points at 2,365.45. NASDAQ down 18.97 points at 536.82. Russian 2K 7.91 at 1362.38. And VIX up 95 cents at 12.30. European markets DAX 1.24 points at 1198.79. And FTSE down number 22 points at 57.85. CAC down 25.34 points at 4,974.26. FTSE MIB down 169.55 points at $19,537.40. Stock 600 down 118 points at 373.46. Asia markets, Nikkei down 24.25 at 19,609.50. Shanghai up 1.60 at 3,238.62. HSI down 1.72 at 23,827.95. ASX 257.59.14 unchanged. Kospi 2133.78 unchanged. Oil markets down up 6 cents at 40.46. Brent 31.60 up a quarter. Natural gas down 97,000 point at 2.946. RBOB gas up 195,000 point at 1.6002. USD HO up 102,000 point at 1.5108. Gold, silver down 87,000 point at 6,885. Gold down 5 at 1198.10. Copper up 18,000 point at 2.6435. Platinum down 2.60 at 93.60 yen. Palladium down 12 and 3/4 at 741.70. Bond, US 10-year down 5,000 point 2.602%. Bond 10-year down 100 point at 4.45%. Germany's 10-year up 1,000 point 0.081%. UK 10-year up 8,000 point at 1.233%. And French 10-year up 100 point at 1.109%. And in the FX bond, the European US dollar 106.04 up 2,000 point. US dollar Japanese yen up down 100 point at 114.72. Great Britain US dollar 1.215 down 2,000 point. And US dollar CAD 1.3481 up 3,000 point. US dollar CH up 1.097 down 2,000 point. Alright, looking at commodities. Wheat 430 down 50 cents. Sorry, 7. Corn 3.61 up a quarter, up 1 1/4. Sugar 18.12 down 6 cents. Coffee 141.25 down $1.10. Cotton 77.17 down up 30 cents. Red fast 9.74 down 95,000 point. And cocoa 2.53 up 36. Live cattle 116.20 down 1.55. Lean ox 17.70 up 475,000 point. And FD cattle 127.25 down 85 cents. Peter Jones time is now 5:07 on this. Tuesday evening here. And take a look at New England Israel Sports. Dragon Box in Manchester, no. Hampshire, Castle Building Manufacturing Park is at 46 Brown Avenue in Manchester, Hampshire. And in Master New Hampshire, 2 on Friday, 6 middle show drafts. UD command request emails for 1 active with possible smoke lasers. Reported a large amount of ammunition in the second floor bathroom. Condition remain. DWH. And now look at sports here. LeVar Ball is quickly naming a name for himself and one of the sports most analysts over Burn Forest. But Alice Ball is hell bent on building a massive Kardashian-esque business empire for the three-son UCLA Alonzo High School senior UCLA committed. And Andre Roberts signs with the Atlanta Falcons. Peter Jones time is now 5:08 on this Tuesday evening, and it's time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Baby! Let's have today when a shuttle bus replaced in Map Japan trolleys. All ferry service canceled today. Capital Rail operated blue level service, and all other service operated regularly. And take a look at Subway. It's looking good. Commuter Rail, Fitchburg Line Train 422 is 4:06 p.m. from Winchester operating 15:25 minutes late between Fitchburg and North State to the mid-capital issue. Havel Train 220 4:05 p.m. from Havel is about to depart Havel Station 25:35 minutes late due to weather-related conditions. Havel Train 218 3:30 p.m. inbound operated 35 minutes late between Battlefield Station and North Station due to weather-related conditions. And Lowell Train 327 4:15 p.m. outbound operated 10:20 minutes faster between North Station and Lowell due to crossing issue. And it's looking good here for other train lines. Alright, highways and byways of New England here. And take a look at the highways and wow! Southeastern Massachusetts highways out looking good, and Cape Cod highways out looking good. 295 on the northbound side, a little between Smithfield and Cumberland. 295 on the northbound side, little so adjustment. Route 6 in Johnstown, but Central, Western, and Boston vicinity highways are slow go. Connecticut highways are slow go. 95 is looking good from the Connecticut, New York border all the way down to Attleboro, Massachusetts here, and highways and byways north of New York City and Albany, New York got slow go. And New York State highways, northeastern Pennsylvania highways, and Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine highways are Lincoln get a slow go, along with New York State and northeastern Pennsylvania highways and Quebec highways are slow go. Peter Cello time, 5:10 on this Tuesday eveningers. Time now for a weather report here, and we got 4 1/4 inches of snow right here in Norton here, and the rains and wind weren't as bad as we expected, but it's winds provided a lot of damage here. And the snow flipped during about 2 p.m. and now it's raining and what the and another concern, freezing temperatures are going to drop tonight, and this rain is going to turn into concrete ice. So make sure you try to shovel because it is going to turn to ice. All right. Our current conditions here, 39 degrees. The temperature to dew about 37 degrees. Humidity at 2% and barometer 90 inches. Okay, looking at highways and taking a look at current conditions around the region here. It's 34 degrees in Logan and Boston and Beverly and Gloucester and Bedford and Fitchburg, 30 in Worcester, 36 in Norwood, 42 in Taunton, and 45 in Bedford, 42 in Plymouth, 43 in Providence, and Hyannis, 46 in Marsden, and Nantucket. It's 43 out in Newport, 39 in Providence, 46 in Montague, Buckhannon, 34 in Islip, 30 in New York City, 36 in Bridgeport and New Haven. It's 43 out in Grand Rapids, 28 in Denver, 30 in Waterbury, 34 in Windsor and Hartford and Meriden, Connecticut, 27 in Springfield, 27 in Orange, Massachusetts, and North Venice, Mass, 25 in Pittsfield, Mass, 25 in Albany, New York, 23 in Silver Springs, 19 in Rutland, Vermont, 25 in Bennington, Vermont, 25 in Lebanon and Lucknow, Hampshire, and Concord and Manchester, Hampshire, 27 in Keene, Hampshire, 25 in Jefferson, Hampshire, and 32 degrees out in Nashua and Potsdam, Hampshire, 20 degrees up in Portland, Maine here. Okay, looking at the surface map around the country here, and it shows the low of New Jersey and a warm front stretching in southeastern Massachusetts and Tennessee, and a pair of low pressure systems covering much of the Atlantic States, while to the west of us, some stationary front from Amber stretching in Anaconda, emerging a warm front from southeastern Colorado, down in Texas, with a low pressure around the Southern Colorado Rockies and northern New Mexico here, and a high pressure ridge around the intermountain region, a pair of frontlines, one from down to the California coast, and one from Nevada down to Arizona down to Baja, Mexico, and another one down to western Mexico here, and a frontline from Carolina down to Alabama, and a frontline from Pennsylvania down around Ontario, and a frontline from New York State up to Quebec. And another station front off the Oregon-Washington coast. 28 degrees in Detroit, 22 in Pittsburgh, 39 in Washington, D.C., 43 in Atlanta, 76 in Miami, Florida. It's 33 in Brownsville, Texas, 62 in Dallas, Texas, 30 in Kansas City, 29 in Omaha, Nebraska, 20 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 27 in Chicago, Illinois, 56 in Great Falls, Montana, Seattle, Washington. It's 61 in Los Angeles, 65 in San Francisco, 79 in Las Vegas, 87 in Phoenix, 71 in Salt Lake City, 68 in Denver, and 72 degrees out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Alright, looking at the latest radar situation here, and it shows the line of range are stretching from the central tip of Long Island, stretching around eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts, and Boston vicinity, and around outer Cape Downs, and seeing a sleep from Gloucester, Mass, and stretching down for the Boston, and down around Halston, and down around Worcester, and northeastern Connecticut, down for Hartford, and then Cheshire, and New Haven, and around Bridgeport, while seeing some snow from northern New Jersey around New York City vicinity and covering much of New York, Vermont, eastern Hampshire, and up to Maine, and around Nova Scotia, and stretching down, coming up to New York State, down at central to western portions of Pennsylvania and around north central Maryland, around the Baltimore area. Zooming out just a little bit, and it shows line of snow coming from Toronto, and northeastern Ontario, down at some Quebec, including Montreal, and up around New Brunswick, down in Nova Scotia, and raining way off the Nova Scotia coastline, and seeing some spotty snow showers from western Pennsylvania around Pittsburgh, stretching to West Virginia, and coming much to the lower Great Lakes, and snowing from southern Missouri down to northern Arkansas and central portions of Arkansas here, and west of us, rain showers in western portions of Washington State and Oregon, and on eastern Washington, northeastern Oregon, and northern Idaho and western portions of Montana, and raining around east central portions of Montana and Idaho, and northeastern portions of Wyoming here, and sleeting and raining around central Alberta and east central portions of British Columbia here. And look at radar, and it shows clouds coming much to the northeastern portion of the country, patchy clouds around the Great Lakes, clouds coming to the Missouri Valley, and another patch of clouds coming much to the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies, and up around British Columbia, Alberta, down around Saskatchewan here. Alright, let us take a look at our forecast discussion, the latest forecast discussion here. As winter storm continues to strengthen its pushes toward the Gulf of Maine tonight, we will see the leftover winter mix of precipitation tapered out to some scattered snow showers during the night. Have any slush or water left on the ground? Well, freeze solid temperatures fall in the winter level, so make sure you got plenty of salt when you get to ice, and be careful out there tomorrow morning, as any slush or water will be left on the ground will be freezing solid as temperatures fall to mid-winter levels. We'll see clouds and chilly winds linger into the Thursday. Friday will be mainly dry. High pressure moves to the weather on Friday with a brief respite. Low pressure approaches over the weekend, bringing a period of snow and some rain, and high pressure brings dry weather Monday. Cold front brings showers on Tuesday. As the coastal storm approaches the south coast on this afternoon, air pressure fell quite rapidly. No depressed that falls in the order of 15-18 HPA 3 hours during the afternoon across the south coast of Massachusetts and around, and even up toward Boston. There's rapid falls. Can point it out that the low will track as it passes, which it appears to be doing now. It's known that the low pass at the south of Montauk Point are blocked on the 20Z, and there should be more across the low Cape of Buzzard Bay this evening as Essex. Leftover winter mix pushes offshore northern area. Another area of precipitation lingering across the Hudson Valley of New York State. New England regional AET radar may be scattered snow showers lingering for the overnight hours with the best chance across northern central and northwest Massachusetts. And we also see some scattered snow showers that may eclipse off coastal areas after midnight has never showed wave past the 7 of New England. Colder air will wrap around the region and bet you have midnight as HA5 temperatures fall to 9 Celsius below to 13 Celsius below by 12Z Wednesday. Tuesday, Thursday, the low temperatures drop to the teens inland about 20-25 along the immediate coast. Mostly west-northwest wind will linger right tonight, so wind chill valves will drop to 0-10 above across most areas toward daybreak. Alright! We got a hazard weather outlook here. Day 1 today, tonight. Winter storm warning and I wind warning here. And now we got a flood advisory as an urban and small stream flood advisory for port drainages for rain and snowmelt in eastern Norfolk County and eastern Massachusetts, Plymouth County and southeastern Massachusetts, Bristol County, southeastern Massachusetts, and southeastern Providence County and Rhode Island. Until 6:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 3:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Train weather spotted reported heavy rain and snowmelt causing urban and small stream flooding in several locations across Rhode Island, southeast Massachusetts, and overflowing port drainage areas will result in minor flooding, and some locations that experience flooding include Providence, New Bedford, Buckton, Quincy, Fall River, Warwick, Cranston, Pawtucket, Plymouth, Taunton, Weymouth, East Providence, Braintree, Dartmouth, Cumberland, Randolph, North Providence, Johnson, North Andover, and Milton. And turn around, don't drown in the ground and flood roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Excess runoff from heavy rainfall causes flooding of small creek and streams, urban areas, and streets and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. And high wind warning remains in effect until 6 a.m. this evening at central and southern Rhode Island, as well as Massachusetts, and east 23 miles per gust to 45 to 65 miles an hour. Time and strongest winds gusting to this afternoon as heavy west snow coming over the powerful winds may result in down trees and scatter power outages. And high wind warning is each wind sustained winds up to 40 miles an hour. Expect at least 1 hour with a gust up to 58 miles an hour greater time. Damage to trees, power lines, and the probably possible winds of this magnitude power likely take action and secure loose up to our Jackson Henry latest wind gust so far. Lawrence, Massachusetts at 64 miles an hour. Boston, Mass. 53 miles an hour. Nantucket, Mass. 47 miles an hour. Worcester, Mass. 38 miles an hour. For Bedford, 36 miles an hour. In Bedford, Massachusetts. Norwood, Mass. 36 miles an hour. Provincetown, Mass. 39 miles an hour. Wyndham, Connecticut. 36 miles an hour. Same as it was for Nashua, New Hampshire. Rochester, New Hampshire, 40 miles an hour. Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 46 miles an hour. Portsmouth, Maine, 31 miles an hour. Mount Washington, New Hampshire, 114 miles an hour here. And look at that. Outage map for National Grid. Wow! 52,232 customers in the dark. For National Grid in Massachusetts here. At one point, we had close to 700 customers right here in the Norton area here. And now it's fewer than 5 customers, and the ESTR rate will be 7 o'clock. And 36,825 in the Essex area here. In the Essex County area. Up on the North Shore, where the heaviest snow took place so far. And Middlesex County's got 12,733 customers in the dark. For National Grid in Massachusetts here. And down in National Grid in Rhode Island. Formerly Narragansett Electric, 1,424 customers in the dark. And 12,338 customers in the dark with Eversource. 1,291 of them are in the Barnstable, Massachusetts, 2,470 in Falmouth, and 2,459 in the Boston area here. And for those of you in Connecticut, we got up to 2,515 customers in the dark in Connecticut. And 1,131 are in the Kinley, Connecticut area. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For the night, expect rain showers likely before 2 a.m. with some snow, then a slight chance of snow showers after 5 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies, low at 20 degrees and west wind about 8 to 50 miles gust high. 31 miles an hour. Chance ratio 6%. Little noticeable expected. For Wednesday, a slight chance of snow showers after 11 a.m. Mostly cloudy about 30 degrees. West about 11 to 30 miles gust high. 24 miles an hour. Chance ratio 20%. More than that, cloudy skies, then growing coming. Park clouds about 15 degrees and west wind about 11 to 13 miles an hour. With a gust high. 24 miles an hour. Chance ratio 20%. Wednesday night. Cloud and gradually becoming podcast about 15 and above. West wind about 11, 50 miles gust high. 26 miles an hour for Thursday. Partly Saturday the podcast about 31, about 12 above. West wind about 11 and 16 miles an hour for Friday. Saturday about 35 degrees. Friday night at chance of snow after 4 a.m. Podcast got about 20 degrees. Chance ratio 30%. And Saturday snow likely before 2 p.m. Then rain likely. Clouds got about 40 degrees. Chance ratio 6%. For Saturday at chance of rain and snow before 8 p.m. then snow after 9 p.m. Mostly cast about 30 degrees. Chance ratio 40%. For Sunday, chance of rain, snow showers. Mostly cast about 30, about 22 degrees. Chance ratio 30%. Monday, Saturday podcast about 33 degrees to 39 degrees. And Monday night podcast about 23 degrees. And for Tuesday, podcast about 44 degrees. And Peter's what if rays of the day. The storm is over here, not near in the southeast of Massachusetts, but expect icy tomorrow here. And that's it for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, March 14, 2017. I'm Peter. Have a good evening and goodbye day, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for your land report. I hope you all have a good evening. See you at 11.